Pastor Jennings, what I'm saying? I ain't getting on you or nothing, what I'm saying? And I can understand you getting on Mr. Jakes, what I'm saying? But me and you shouldn't be enemies, but you got a lot to learn, what I'm saying, son, what I'm saying? You are far away from heaven. You ain't got a clue. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a clue. You ain't never been dead. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have a clue. You can't know what I know about Ken Norton. You know what I'm saying? Getting shot in that boiling ass water shit. You talking to Kunta Kinte. Some of that shit really hurt. You know what I'm saying? And when you get your foot cut off, your mama get her foot cut off. You know what I'm saying? They want you to call yourself Toby and cut your whole goddamn toes out. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't say your name. You know what I'm saying? So I named everything. Everything. I damn sure didn't give myself that name. Toby. Now Kunta Kinte? Yeah. Kunta Kinte. You right. I gave everybody their names. You know what I'm saying? Everything, its names. You know what I'm saying? Adam, Adam. You know what I'm saying? Adam is Adam and Eve. That's what Adam is. Add Eve. Adam, add Eve. You know what I'm saying? Man made money. You know what I'm saying? But God made love the children of God. You know what I'm saying? God didn't make the money, but God made the money better. You know what I'm saying? By allowing y'all to work for it and earn it. You know what I'm saying? But when y'all start stealing it, radio stations first, and then television second, you know what I'm saying? Stealing money, you know what I'm saying? And preachers first, you know what I'm saying? Because synagogue was first. And synagogue was not no church, you know what I'm saying? Not even close. The only reason the church is called church because of Christ. That's the only reason they call church, because of Christ. Because I'd have never named shit Jes, because you can't spell shit with them letters. You know what I'm saying? God forgive me, because I think they wrote it right when they named my grandson. But he know he guards us and us guards. And he know Jesus is G apostrophe Z for God and Zacavian. Zach, his daddy. You know what I'm saying?
We at this sale, we giving every dime to the church. I don't have to do that. No. That's my money. That's right. I can put it.
Man, you bragging on money. Nigga, how you gonna brag on money and you supposed to be representing God? You supposed to be representing God, but you bragging on money. You know what I'm saying? You sound like the devil, man. I don't see how you could fix your mouth to talk about T.D. Jakes. You got too much goddamn confidence in your goddamn money. You love your money, man. Man, let me turn this goddamn thing, man. And he talking about Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ. Man, that ain't even my name. I don't spell my shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and I don't have no liars lying. Talking about I got something to do with them if they got something to do with money. Shit, that's all I got to say, man. Shit, rappers, all that, I got something to do with everybody. But whoever claimed money in my face ain't got nothing to do with me. And then when preachers come, they all up in my face. And then they talking about money. That ain't what you supposed to be talking about. You supposed to be teaching the word of God, the true word of God. But y'all busy fighting and fussing with God and adding and subtracting to the Bible to make it sound like God wants y'all to get a loan and, get mortgages and have price tags on heavenly resources. Lying on God. Curse with a curse. Cursing your damn self.
If you've been waiting to apply for disability benefits, don't. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a lawyer at Atticus. Applying as soon as you're unable to work or struggling to work due to your medical condition can really help strengthen your case. The process takes time, but winning benefits is life-changing for so many of our clients. The average disability check is worth about $1,500 a month, but some people receive up to $3,800 monthly. You also automatically get Medicare as part of those benefits. If you're considering applying for disability benefits, Atticus can help. Across the board,
we ain't supposed to be getting disability. We ain't supposed to be, getting these death insurances and then getting disability to keep living. You know what I'm saying? Burying our families and living off the grandfathers and grandmothers and mamas and daddies. So Security. That ain't disability. That's just scamming God. You know what I'm saying? Like
first and foremost, skip channel messages. Okay,
God Adam. He named everything, wrote everything in alphabet, goddamn numbers and everything. So just proved it to you. That you 45 degrees, goddamn. 33 is 45 degrees. And goddamn, you add them up, subtract them, whatever I ain't gonna tell you. But you come up with where you at.
Kashima.
That's 2025.
And they like Kashima.
Right here in this seat.
Kashima.
In
like
the
that, right?
Mars
and I'm like, what the
you
fuck
know
is
what I'm
a
saying?
Kashima?
Mars
Right?
Alexander.
That could be somebody's name.
You know what I'm saying?
Then come to find out,
right,
I put it in, Google know everything. And that is a Japanese god.
Japanese,
so,
yes I am Japanese.
What's going on with the Japanese people? What's happening? And guess what? His job is to restrain a big ass fish. Look, his job is to restrain. So either there could be somebody that want to restrain you from something collective, they want to block you from something. Cut off. It says something about the railroad, something about cutting the roads off. Somebody could be trying to block your roads, honey, block your paths. Somebody could be Japanese. This is crazy. I don't know if somebody live in Japan. All right. But he's the guy that allegedly restrains the catfish, because in their culture, they believe that this in particular deity, he can restrain they think it's like a giant fish that's under.
If he can hold God, then he a bad
town
motherfucker. If he can hold God, he a bad
earthquakes.
motherfucker. I tell you that.
All right. Now, because there could be an earthquake going on, or will be very soon in Japan. I don't know why Japan even came up, but somebody that watch might be, Japanese, or there could be somebody that was from Japan that was doing work on somebody to restrain them. Now, and that even makes bigger sense when it comes to some sort of technology wars. Okay, when it comes to platforms and such, okay? Maybe somebody may have gotten an offer from somebody over there and they are doing work on somebody to restrain them until they come to their platform, wherever their platform is. Take it as it resonates, okay? You're gonna know if this message resonates with you, but somebody was like, who's going to be next up? Because somebody can't take you down or something like that. And that's what they said, So somebody could protect yourself from these individuals, because somebody could be trying to do something that is making a problem, okay? To make a problem for you in some way, shape, or form, okay? Or somebody's name is Kashima. Okay, because I don't watch, Japanese anime. Maybe somebody watch anime a lot. All right, but that was just like, and I'm like, what? Okay, so I mentioned it. Okay, so that could be specific for somebody, or that was just a warning for somebody that there could be an earthquake going on, okay, or about to over there in it could be pretty bad. Okay. But I had to look it up because, like I said, what? Now I'm like, what? Now we speaking Japanese in my dreams? Like, since when do I? You know what I'm saying? Since when I know how to speak Japanese? Lord, like, let me know. Let me know, where I'm going with this, right? We gonna find out if that doesn't even have anything to do with anything, okay? Or, that's just a message specifically from somebody, all right? And also this is harvest season, we about to go into that harvest full moon or whatever energy, and somebody might want to restrain somebody from getting whatever it is that they're supposed to be getting.
I'm saying to myself,
they have become like somebody I have mentioned about.
Because I'm sitting up here making myself mad, talking to myself when I need to be talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? I just thought about what I need to call the bank tomorrow and say, you know what I'm saying? Because this God, man, I ain't got time to play. And all that praying and fasting and lying that a lot of people did. But a lot of people really, really prayed for real. Yeah, you got the fake God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got your Satan and your devil and your demon that I made up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because the serpent, which was the snake, told my wife, you know what I'm saying, that God don't want you to know that the day you eat of it, you gonna know you naked. And you gonna know good from evil. Be as gods and know good from evil. Now that's why I got upset and made the snake crawl on his belly and worms live in the ground. You know what I'm saying? I didn't intend for mankind to receive a spirit as a ghost of those names. So right now I ask God myself to forgive me myself for naming the serpent a snake and cursing him to crawl on his belly. Forgive me for that. Now the killing, stealing, and destroying that we done did after that in those names, forgive all the people who did so. And forgive us, God, this Satan and the demon and the devil that you name. And I'm sorry, God, for being a messed up left side. And now we lost the left, but it's coming back, But without the left, the right ain't no good. It's good, but what you gonna do with just the right hand? You know what I'm saying? The right hand not a curse. It's the money that you're putting in the right hand. What do you do with your right hand? When you spend money, if you left-handed, have you ever gave the cashier the money with your left hand? Have you ever reached in your left side and got your wallet out and dealt with your wallet left-handed? Left-hand people don't do that. They do everything with the right. Just like a baseball player. That's right-handed. He catch with his left, throw with his right. And then the left-hander, he catch with his right and he throw with his left. You know what I'm saying? When you missing one, you know what I'm saying, or one numb or dim, you know what I'm saying, then it's useless. You know what I'm saying? That's why church wasn't designed for families. You know what I'm saying? Church is a secret organization. You know what I'm saying? Church is supposed to be Jesus was supposed to be in a secretive organization. That's what Jesus was, a secret. You wasn't supposed to be going around bragging that you getting married, especially going around talking about how much the ring costs. You know what I'm saying? Making other women in the church jealous, making other men in the church jealous. Jesus was not designed for a community or a community family of a school. It's supposed to have been a school, but it was a military. It was an army, Roman soldiers. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't made to sharing and caring and having freely in heaven. It wasn't designed for that. It was designed strictly to stop people from praying to God. And then when one man came out and bust their ass, then they put a name on him and then lied. And Adam still Adam. Paul still Paul. John still John. Mark still Mark. And Luke still Luke. You know what I'm saying? Matthew still Matthew. Use. Math I want you to use. Mark it down. Luke, test the spirit, whether it's hot or cold. God, or whatever that name was, because I'm going to forget it one day. And then, because I promise him I'm going to forget it. And then, you know what I'm saying, join. John is joined. And a John, guess what a John is? A prostitute, a dude that, go to whorehouses and buy Pussy. That's what a John is. And not a Bible character that's supposed to be a good man. It is a Bible character that's supposed to be a good man, but really, the Bible, like thirster, what that sound like? Prorod, what that sound like? Gentle tool, what that sound like? Genitals, what that sound like? Gentiles, gentle people, what that sound like? It's all sex, man. Making love is making God. God is love, and we make love to make children of God. You know what I'm saying? Money was made to fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? And if you told the truth, they consider you a snitch. But now where you at? Don't nobody want to work. You ain't gonna have no quality workers out there. Ain't nobody working for you now but Indians, Mexicans, and here's that panicked. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's all you got. And a few of us Arabians. You know what I'm saying? Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? Driving trucks, welding and all that. And I know you ain't got no quality welders because I know the quality welders. I taught them. Shit, I know which one gonna want to get over and not pass the x-ray. You know what I'm saying? And want you to just give them, you know what I'm saying, a good well. And I the ones that they make do it right the first time. You know, and you know who they is. Some of them get over, you know what I'm saying? Some of them can't. You know what I'm saying? If you're good, you can't. Because my percentage was like 0.1. And that's all I ever had was a 0.1 repair rate. They had to repair one of my wells out of probably 30,000. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of one well out of 30,000. Or a million. One well is all I messed up and we had to repair it. They always told me, if the plant blow up, they gonna blame the welder who welded it. You're damn lie, cause you can't see that stencil no more once the plant blow up. Everything gone. Just like the man
2021 about someone that was of Asian descent doing voodoo on somebody. Now they lived in this big house and but how they had these voodoo dolls in like glass cases on a shelf. All right, and it was
one monkey don't stop no
Asian
show.
people, like in 2021, and I seen them, and they were so angry
in the goddamn hospital without touching
was in their
home.
home.
I know.
But I'm like, why you guys?
I can too, motherfucker.
I think it was apparently. I think it was a voodoo doll of me in a glass shelf, and I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm like, I asked her like, why the fuck her and her husband? You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, whatever. So I don't know. Do they do voodoo in Japan? Like, since I don't listen. Cultures be culturing, okay? And I'm not, I'm not biased.
They make dolls out of everything.
There could be somebody of Asian descent doing workings on individual of my community, because that's not the first time they have been in my energy. All right, and normally how I detect
Mike Brashaw
what is doing
when you was Mike Brashaw,
the workings
you was the real Knievel Jack.
Not like
Mike Brashaw.
Especially if it's myself. My food changes up. I start all of a sudden wanting
you the real Bruce Lee.
Ramen
and Bruce Leroy.
Foods that are from Japan, okay, or food that is Chinese or something like that, but mostly like soups and stuff like that. If it's somebody that's African, I want some fufu, or if somebody that's Spanish, I want tons and tons of fucking rice and peas. I don't know why I'm like that, but this is how. I don't know what that means, what kind of sex that is. I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
because I know we have too much fun
but
watching ourselves. Me and Chris,
ways
I ain't gonna say no last
name.
You know I know his last name.
Okay, and
but if we was watching,
okay, and these
Muhammad Ali sitting there watching together.
I want to say since the beginning
I couldn't
of
look at him. I can't look at him. I couldn't look at him because I know what that is.
That has been in the energy.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like me coming home. My grandfather died 6 hours.
But I feel like God want me to mention it today because they feel how the dream was. They feel defeated in some way, shape, or form, and they're trying to figure out a way about something. And somebody could have. And I've been mentioning somebody going home. And whatever the case may be, maybe this person is from
shows us some big words there.
Japan, honey. Yeah, Japanese or something.
Oh, you get them through.
Alright, I don't know if you watch or this person is connected to you somehow.
All you can do is get them in trouble at this point.
This person is wanting
any spirit
to do something,
any kind of spirit, think about fucking with you.
I don't know what they want with you.
Got, or not taking care of you and them kids as
a
bank,
a lot to do with
car lot,
royalties,
apartment complex, or a house.
How it's been shown to me over the years.
Anybody.
It has a lot to do with
can't get a house, can't get an apartment, can't get a car.
It has a lot to do with money.
After today.
All right, because the first time I ever had that type of encounter.
Fuel free, like, gasoline and diesel free. You know what I'm saying?
She was like, the lady was saying, what's the big deal?
And cars and trucks free.
That word is mostly
ain't no more loans.
So this could be a feminine.
Ain't no more hourly pay. Ain't no more monthly pay, weekly pay.
Certain dreams.
None of that.
Like I said,
no more welfare. None of that.
You know, going somewhere and it'll be a lady
and
there
what we
and
make,
she want to do.
We receive.
Like she was being very
freely
angry
give your time, effort, strength,
I don't know,
and I'll freely give you what we make.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's God.
I could say, oh yeah, you got problems. So the first time I seen somebody very angry with me that was of Asian descent in my dream state, I just thought, like, damn, like my nail tech must be pissed off I didn't call them back. You know, like, no shade, seriously, because I haven't done anything to anybody, or even I don't even know no damn, you know. I don't even know. I don't have no friends that are Asian
I just go off here and
I don't have
like
no,
I say,
like, feelings.
It don't make no
besides,
sense,
like,
man.
going to the
Money,
shops to get my nails. Like, other
money
than that,
can't
that
give
was
you
it.
life.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
Money
the
can't make you
person
walk and talk. Money can't teach
that
you how to do the
shows up all the time
ABC
in
1,
my
2,
dream state
3
is always
and sing it
very angry,
as
like,
Michael
did
Jackson,
to her
as
personally.
Michael
Like, I
Porter,
killed her mother, her father,
as
like,
Michael
I
Park,
destroyed her whole family.
as
Like, I
Michael
don't know
Jordan.
if this person followed, you know, your girl from the past life, you
Past-
know, and
Patrick
there
Franklin.
was a civil war when I took out her grandfather or some shit. Baby, I don't know what her beef is.
And I ain't gonna
But
say
she
ass
comes through
Patrick Franklin.
randomly, okay? And
I'm gonna say ass
this could be the
Patrick Franklin.
person that is doing
God
something
is.
to on a bigger masses to the collective, and I don't know
Because
if
he's
this
Michael
person
Jordan.
is
Gotta answer you from Michael Jordan's body.
what is it called? I don't know what's going
That's
on.
my brother.
Okay, I'm just be honest with you because I don't know why
He
she's
the
so
only
angry.
one come and
I
tell
don't
me,
know
man, I'm
why,
really not Michael
you
Jordan.
know,
Michael
she
Jordan.
wants
Patrick gotta do that.
like your throne.
Cause I seen it.
Like she don't want you to be
Playing
in the status
and
that you
at
have.
work.
Like she doesn't
And Robert
want,
gotta be
like how
shot.
she shows up to me is she
But Robert
doesn't
ain't never been no
want
7'3".
me to have any type of
That's the only problem I got with
notoriety,
Robert.
no
You know
status, no
what I'm saying? I ain't
nothing.
never seen him 7'3".
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know this
And
lady.
Jimmy
11
Ray
years
and
old.
Robert
I said this. I don't
painting
even know
body
what can
shop.
paint, and I don't know why she's doing all this
Mako.
voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Or
That's
did
what they
somebody
had.
pay somebody?
You know what I'm saying?
Jack,
We
that,
don't
that
have
was
paint
from
body
another
shops no more. What
country
you
or
get
something
from
like
the
that
lot,
because they wanted to throw
what
you
y'all
off
take
because
home,
they
and
knew
you
you
ain't
was
got
into
that
it.
many
Take it
colors
as it resonates
to
to
choose
but
from,
pay attention to
like you used
those
to.
are the things the
You know what I'm
universe will
saying?
God want me to tell y'all.
I ain't
Pay
seen
attention
that
to how you
lime
eat,
green
which foods are you
motherfucker come
craving,
through no more.
because
I
those are
ain't
the
seen a
times that you
green
should
car
really
since
pay
I
attention to
had
who's doing
one.
what in your energy.
So
Okay?
I don't know what
And
happened
for a
to that
while,
car. Oh, what happened to that car? I know
that's
we
what's
had
been going
in
on.
East Texas. BB
All right,
drove it
but those
after
are
I
like,
left it.
I don't know if she know people, you know, also, you know, people from Asian descent, they live all over the world, right? There's
Y'all
even some
still on Oldsmobile,
Asian people in Jamaica,
Mercury
okay,
Marquis,
that actually
and
speak
goddamn,
patois. You understand
Lincoln
what I'm saying?
Continentals and Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying?
It
Ford and
is on a large
Chevy.
scale.
You know what I'm
understand? There's
saying?
some Asian people in Africa.
Y'all ain't
You know what I'm saying? That speak straight African.
Dodge.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? Massey
It's
Ferguson.
something going on though.
You know what I'm
All right?
saying? Got equipment,
But
you know what I'm saying? And the only people need
names
Massey
could mean
Ferguson
something to
and
someone,
John
and
Deere
if you
is
could do your
farmers.
research because you know
You know what I'm saying? If I come in the bank and tell you I'm a farmer and I need equipment, I don't need to get no loan
There's a
from
lot
you.
of new stuff that's happening, and I'm like, well, wait.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
what's
I
going
don't
on
need to
with
get
this?
me. I don't even need to
I got
fuck with a
questions.
goddamn bank.
You know that I want to ask.
Oh,
What's
already.
this? Like, and why
I need to
is
go
that?
to the dealership. Tell them
But
I got a
you
phone.
could be up against a person,
You know
or
what I'm
somebody
saying?
is up against trying
But
to
that's
battle
gonna
you,
take some work, sir.
you know,
That's gonna take some work.
for your position.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Something. I don't know what
that
they was
heavy
getting from you,
equipment
baby,
costs a
or
lot of
what
money.
they want from you, but it's
I
feeling
know
like
it
they
do.
want something from you.
But when that young man come to you,
We got I see you.
want it,
Rock.
Doug,
We got the
Murph.
all seeing eyes.
My friend, that's what we did. We came home from
It's
college.
illuminating
First thing
something to
Doug
collective
did,
fear.
went and bought a
Son,
backhoe.
double son.
He bought a
And
backhoe.
this is good news. Okay?
I bought welding machines.
That you
He
see
bought
something, or that
backhoes.
you
I
will
bought
be
welding
seeing
machines.
something. Like,
I
God
bought
could be
welding
about
machines
to,
for my school. He bought
show
backhoes
you some things.
to do
Okay, in the dream
bulkhead
state, or
work
even just
at the
you about to find some
beach
shit.
houses and shit.
Ah.
So he still need to make
It had something
money.
to do with
It was
contracts
one
and
time I was
people. It
on
had
work
something to do with
when I
your
died.
contract.
You know what I'm saying? I had to work for Doug. You know what I'm saying? We fell out, Joe D.
And they want you to work
And
with
he
them.
lost
And they
$3
like,
million
look,
dollars
we
from
ain't
that
saying you work with
fallout.
us. And even if they got to
Now he
cause restraints or
bound to lose a
restrictions on
lot
something
more,
that
ain't you,
you're working on,
Doug? But I
they
seen
will,
that
they want you to
truck,
come
Doug.
work for them. I'm telling you.
$160,000,
Like,
I think you said it was.
If you are
So,
like a creator,
when I come to the bank, all I want to do
like,
is
you'll
just
be
tell
surprised,
you I want to.
right?
All I want you
By
to do
the-
is call
by the
the dealership
audience that you bring in,
and tell
like,
the
y'all think
dealership
art,
give this
you know,
man
get
what the
paid,
fuck he wants.
like a whole bunch of money
It's
and this and that and
God.
third.
That's
You'll
all
be
I
surprised
want
they
you to
get
say,
paid
back.
way more just by having us. Okay, on contract, right? It's like even giving like contracts when it comes to getting assistance.
I ain't putting price tags on food and
they
shit
get
to curse
paid
my
for
ass
as many
no
people
more.
like as even though they give
price
y'all
tags on
assistance
shit
for
for a pastor to allow me and Pastor to allow me and say I'm Robinson and he can get a loan. God can do a loan and he's a damn lie. God ain't supposed to do no motherfucking loan. Usury is usury, bitch ass nigga. You using God. Dependent is somebody depending on something. If God gave it to you, what the fuck you depending on God for?
This one got a big contract. We can drain this contract until X, Y,
You ain't did no hard work. All you doing is talking and lying.
Contract. Yeah, we're gonna put him in jail
as
for
a
about
preacher.
Yeah, we think about
you can't be
20
telling
years
the
to drain
truth.
him completely. Yeah,
You can't be telling the truth.
It's something about these contracts, bro.
Ain't no truth to it. Y'all done caught you, man. Jesus dead.
Something about these contracts in the ethers. That's what this is about. Okay.
Now you looking at me, I get. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
And something got returned to sender. They playing backfire. If somebody put a contract in the ethers and they backfire.
In
something blew up in their
every hour, you know, because
something that they was doing magic, they got returned to sender.
Baptized for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's over now.
That's after you. And
somebody is so depressed they gotta withdraw away from that divine feminine. Yeah, they lost everything. Divine feminine, they wanted you to lose everything, but you would have had to make a choice. Alright? That would have messed you up.
And I didn't develop, you know.
But maybe you made a decision. They losing everything because the divine feminine could have went within. I don't know.
Fucked up a good
about this occultist. They feel like a dumbass now because your manifestations was on hold because of them, but now you get to move forward. So there could have been an occultist that was blocking your manifestations, and they could have been using that guy, that deity.
Okay, right with the I in it, and you gotta put the I in it because that's made the word.
Get a free large drink in the Sonic
I told you I made the word,
that's
but
one hand smash.
I made two words for that.
Plus a free large
It
drink
made
when you order in the app. It's the QV1.
I ain't know that he was gonna make that other word and flip it on me that good word I had.
And LegalZoom is here to help. Whether it's registering a business, starting a whip.
Also, they try to figure out how did you defeat that
on one word.
Okay, if you didn't even know about it.
That's design.
But God,
I hate to use design, but I gotta use design because they call out design, you know.
Okay, and literally,
design is supposed to be
that was like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I had woke up and
they be
that was my pay attention to y'all. What is it called? REM sleep.
Like
because that's when I got that message. Pay attention to the REM sleep.
In something correct, ain't no wrong name.
If somebody was trying to block something off in your
invisible,
you got it in your REM.
In something you can see.
That meaning that sleep that you woke up and you fall back to sleep, but you not sleep, but you really sleep, but you not sleep.
Like God,
you gonna get the message regardless. I feel like this is what somebody is starting to see, even if they try to throw a cloak over your head. You know what I'm saying? All night so that you don't see what somebody is doing. You're always gonna get the message.
For me to tell you,
and they wondering like how can they
y'all
defeat
wouldn't
somebody
go
like
figure
you
it out,
when
but I wrote the
you
book.
Always are
to all the way to this point. I told you I just calculated the shit up this morning, last night. So we right in it. Yeah, dog. Do you really know how big this shit is, dog? It's like
this could be something about a property,
salt and pepper,
something about a big house,
and then mixed up together. But you try to get all the salt out of salt and sugar.
Held in high
and
honor,
you try to get all the salt out of sugar. It'd be easy to get salt and pepper out of salt
society,
and sugar.
Whoever this
but
is,
you got to try to get salt out of sugar.
They could have had a contract.
And that's what y'all doing when you trying to determine what's God and what's not in the church. You know what I'm saying? It's like salt and sugar.
Hold you in high honor.
What it is?
We got success, title, degree, and popularity in high society. And mind you, when I was in that house back in 2021, when I had the first time I seen these two women, because it was two and then it was a man.
It ain't no name for me.
And
none of them know name.
He looked like Ken, the
but
Barbie
I ain't
doll.
gonna call y'all that. You know what I'm saying?
He looked like he was like.
But you know what you is. You buying and selling. And loaning and expecting money.
She looked the same. Make a long story short, these two individuals
bragging on being $1 million, having $1 million. Ain't no preacher in the world got $1 million. All she ever had $1 million. Not
and
one.
Also, like,
not
because
one.
somebody supposed to be like,
like
waiting on you hand and foot, like, or something like that. Like, whatever this generational wealth is, they want to hold on to it. I don't know if somebody stole it from your lineage or something like that.
Got anything to do with
God. For them to get that shit back.
Okay. Talk about money.
I don't know. And they are fighting you tooth and nail.
They talking about a job, they need to get one.
Maybe
they don't want one without a job. The only
descendants that are Japanese or something like that, or from that live in Japan or something like that. Take it as a resume.
I'm just saying, man, I ain't being funny. And I know I can walk outside, get knocked, gunned down in any minute. And I'll get it done in my sleep.
We're here for everyone. Limo and I help people save hundreds by customizing car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
We ordered a limo, not a limo.
Oh yeah,
at this point,
we do that too. At your service. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Somebody could be having a lot of sorrow right now.
Liberty insurance, but you liberated.
A family is in sorrow or somebody's in sorrow. They are sad. What is this level energy? The contract is changed. Because the contract is changing. And they gotta adapt, relocate. They gotta get out your house. It's over. They gotta get out.
When I see somebody on the highway working on the highway, it's called Angel Construction.
They are ready.
Right after I do 213 miles an hour, then Angel Construction come through.
Somebody gotta get out your house.
You know
they got a house that's like a mansion.
Fixing the road.
It's really
I knew something going on right then. That one Biker Boy.
They don't want to get out
Highway Hitters movie took off.
Something about the ninth house. Okay, as well. There's something about ninth house has changed. Okay, maybe somebody's ninth house has changed, or this is just them. All right. You know,
my son.
I'm trying to figure it out. We're gonna work it out. The situation involves someone's beliefs, somebody's belief systems, their religion, and higher learning and travel. So it's got a lot to do with religion and beliefs, and like I said, because the girl, she was like back in 2021, she was upset. Like, you don't even, you know, like something is so different. They believe that you shouldn't have something because you whatever this is. They feel like you shouldn't have this status because
came back home.
These are people that don't talk. They're not willing to talk unless money is involved.
My church,
okay, and you're not like that. So important. Something about this status is like your status is increasing, but you're more.
Hates him, then that's what they call hate.
Whatever. You're not seeing it like, oh my God, like you're not excited or like, oh my gosh, I have billions and I'm gonna be this. And it's like
Hank and Sonny Jackson's fight.
They feel like it, right?
When Hank and Son called Jackson a nigger and Adam slapped him with the left hand that I took from him.
They gotta listen.
So I took the left hand and slapped Hank with the left hand. And I put y'all in the room together.
That's
for
the energy.
3 months. That was y'all punishment. And the shit just
the situation involves someone's beliefs.
And they was mad at you for fucking with the white girls. Man, I'm through with it. I'm through telling it.
It's an app that cancels subscriptions.
Yeah.
And
okay, stop. Yes, Rocket Money cancels.
That's too much truth. And Patrick, shit, well, goddamn, y'all had fun, shit.
Maybe
I missed the whole goddamn life, man.
That was the thing.
Just
like,
one pick. You did 3
fight so and so for their crown or their whatever.
He did 3 lives just like that. It was over after the last 98 game. So the game in 98 was the last one.
What the hell?
The last 6 foot and under trick.
Something is changing.
Dunk under the goddamn lights.
Misfortune. Somebody is being restricted from.
And then
maybe they restricted you
remember
from a
that
certain
scene
courtship
where
of a message about a house.
In the 12th
but you have authority because you're held in high honor over somebody.
You seen that scene
and they are
before.
sad.
But it was
because they try to
bad
falsify
scene.
something in the court system.
It wasn't a feint.
A rich male could have went on this journey here. Like I said, took a trip somewhere.
So don't talk about
like I'm telling you, like whatever this house is, this ain't no little, whatever. Something is like mansion style.
You sitting there,
like,
had to be a dead man house.
And you literally elevators in it. You actually, like,
somebody
I don't know,
died in
you really, you missing out on a large chunk of
the house
your inheritance.
Everything about
and somebody has been desperately trying to keep it away from you.
It ain't supposed to know all this about Adam.
Even trying to take you out.
God damn.
Okay? Lining you up with certain positions and stuff that they know type of energy so that they can be on their side for some of y'all. Causing some sort of weird weakness or illness or something like that. But
the way they think
know
about doing it,
coming up soon
get done to them before it happen to you.
People gonna have clarity that
that's why I say
you actually won the money
don't be scared of them. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have some sort of big
when you made that music in 2008, Adam,
has a lot to do with this inheritance.
You made enemies instead of lovers and
friends.
It's
got them in their thoughts.
It was intended to make lovers and friends, but you made enemies.
About somebody's husband, they tried to take something in private or whatever this is, they lost.
You know what I'm just saying.
Like somebody do not want to come up off whatever this is.
Crazy. Tried to warn you.
And I don't know, due to their belief systems or something like that, maybe
like sugar, man.
There's a big culture difference. You know what I'm saying? And
they is goddamn brother. Your brother.
Wishing about some knowledge.
9 Rock Letter, Charlie Wally. Shit, man, shit.
I just like also like you're about to learn something here.
Brothers and sisters, man.
Somebody also wish you didn't know something about something. They wish you didn't know, so that they can just take it from you. There's something big. I'm talking about huge, honey.
Where you at? So.
Huge. That somebody is trying to keep from you. It is literally a part of your inheritance. It's like you're not asking about it. So, you think, like I said, you think your inheritance is just this big. It's the whole fucking table. Like you don't have no idea how wealthy you really are spiritually. Okay? And they feel like, how did you get all this spiritual wealth like this? Like, why you?
Man, just know you can go to the mirror and say, I'm God at any goddamn minute, and don't forget that.
I don't know.
That's all I want y'all to do, man.
Because how I'm seeing
I ain't here to make no $1 million or become $1 million. Then I'll be part of making y'all $1 million. No, man, we gotta.
Certain titles made for like older, wiser.
Man, I want y'all to wear the gold. The shit real.
Don't even know.
Don't get mad because it's free.
So how
and goddamn don't want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? See, that's all in the heart of man.
Bit by bit, because
we don't appreciate
to throw it all on you.
When it's free, man, going on use it. I bet the women gonna use them nails and fingernail polish and all that shit that we make.
Monk energy.
And we can say we make it for nothing, but we make it for women and kids, girls and women that like to do that.
You don't even know why.
And men,
you comfortable.
We don't put on no damn makeup. We men. But we do go to the gym. We wear cologne.
And
I don't wear cologne, but most men do.
That by you being abused and used or mistreated this lifetime, that you wouldn't make it to your full potential.
I ain't got no time, man. I stopped listening to slow music when I stopped dancing to it. And I stopped dancing to it
like
when I was
they did everything to stop you from being in this position. I don't know what the heck? But you keep making through everything, man. And they gotta, but they know why you're making it through.
I knew my woman was saying I love you to another man.
So you have a side of you that you don't know that you're about to find out.
I might have had a girlfriend on the side.
It's powerful. It's big.
Keep me
this is
in love with something. It's alive. Because love keeps you alive, not the money.
You know.
Money don't keep you alive. I wonder what y'all gonna do about money. Man.
Too many people would have to.
Money is what y'all alive on. Shit, you gonna have to eat that. Because I ain't putting no price on shit no more. I ain't playing like that. That's hypocritical of me. That's telling somebody.
But you got becoming braver, your resilience, fresh perspective.
It was bank just blatantly lie, walk over God.
All right. Somebody wished that they would have became braver around made it.
That's a job we don't.
Something you're going to know. Shining bright like a candle. You're going to make it through something.
We don't even need. Like pay.
Somebody is so curious, man. How are you making it through these things that they are doing? They don't understand, you know. But they do because they don't. It's like the denial of who you are. They don't want it to be. You know.
And be better citizens and goddamn angels. So we be able to go home to our family after 8 hours instead of working 16.
So becoming braver is really impacting something.
Swapping shifts
when it comes to tradition, is what I'm hearing. You becoming braver, you tapping in. It's really affecting maybe
all overtime before it wasn't for no
about you having free will, your independence, you being a free spirit.
But it was mainly the cheap.
Maybe somebody
or have a husband or wife on the opposite shift.
Stay away, or don't come back, you know, type of energy.
Or wife. And
right,
you know,
you became braver. Somebody could be 57 or born in 75, talking about 2023. It's a moment of regret for somebody. Because you were still able to find your way. 316. Alright, could be significant. Like somebody tried to send you down the wrong path. Right? That was full of ups and downs, twists and turns, but you still found your way back around.
At this point,
you keep finding your way home. That energy. Something about
ain't no woman just gonna walk up and try to talk to me or let me talk.
July 2023.
I know.
All right, could be significant as well.
I am and who I am.
But it's a moment of regret. They fear they made a mistake because you were still able to follow.
Goddamn, that ran.
The white rabbit.
T.I. ran.
Meets opportunity. That's why somebody is curious. How are you doing this? How did you get here? Because they put you on a path where you would have been lost.
Maine, Michael Park.
Like they keep trying to divert your path and you keep finding your way home is what I'm hearing. You keep finding your way back and they're like, what is this? Law is not just. Rules that are not fair. They feel like it's not fair. That's why they so angry. Somebody feel like it's not fair that it's you. I don't know why they so big on that.
Uncle Sam Temple.
Yeah, we all are mad here. We all a little different. Like they feel like it's not fair, like because
Uncle Richard Pryor. I'm through, man.
All of this knowledge is within you, and they're trying to keep it suppressed or blocked off or stopped or whatever. You keep
the body
your mark
3 or 4 times on, but I ain't trying to go
and
through this shit. No.
It's really messing them up.
I'm not trying to go through this shit. No.
And they know that once you get to a certain point, you're going to fire everybody type of energy. And it's going to be all the people or something like that. And they don't want that to happen. That's what I'm getting as well.
Let them read it. You know, why I wrote it. Let them read it. They don't
so as long as you stay
they know how to get to it. They know.
In between or you unsure about where your path is, like where your mission is about, and stuff like that.
being
They feel
written
like
as
they had
I
an upper
think
hand, but
it.
they had no idea
My
that
thoughts.
either
Like the book me and Jordan was writing,
another
our
guy
thoughts.
was going to be
Most of
there
this
to point the
book
way
is
type of
based
energy. All
on
they
the thoughts
doing
me,
is putting
Joe,
out
and
this
Ricky
little white
talked about
rabbit, and
then.
you are the
But
type
I
of
just
person,
don't
like
remember
I
what we was
said.
talking about.
I said the
Because I didn't get high then.
one word made me get up before I did
I
anything.
just found out
brush
what
my
it was
teeth,
like to
you
be
know,
high.
wash my ass type of energy. To find out what that is, following the white rabbit. I am a seeker. That's what's messing these people up. You got free will to seek. So if you go to seek the information, ain't nobody tell you it. You just went to seek it. I mean, what is one word? Most people be like, oh, that was just one word. That was a bullshit ass dream, whatever. You know, nobody is gonna. Some people don't even think like that. Like, wait a minute, what does that mean? Why are you even using that word? And what is this? Like, you are naturally a seeker. And this is why the contracts have changed. Something has changed because you found out some information that they was trying to hide from you. Whatever this is, when you're about to find out some information that they are trying to hide from you, and they feel like it's not fair how you are. We got 2323, 555 is out here. You're bringing some huge change. All right? And a completion. You brought something to completion, and they're like,
Capital Group and KKR are expanding access to a world of investing once reserved for a select few. Explore our world of public-private plus funds. Take the first step.
Find the right care team, maintain a positive mindset, advocate for yourself, and ask your doctor about your back.
and you're doing it by yourself, by being a seeker. But this is causing some sort of huge impact when it comes to, look at that. Hear me out. She got a white rat, right? And this is a white rabbit. Somebody could have even tried to mix the signals, like to follow the white rat when you were supposed to be following the white rabbit. But something about the year of the rat could be significant as well. Somebody could be born around that time. Somebody else is born the year of the dog. Okay. Definitely something going on with this Japanese energy here. Somebody feel like it's not fair. But you're a queen. You're really already a portrait already painted of you, who you are. You're a real goddess energy. Okay? And it's like, they like, it's not fair. They try to cover something up. Law is not fair. It's not just. They like, but you can't cover this up. They keep trying to repaint something, paint the roses red energy so that you would think you're on the other people to go the right way, but they've been doing this a lot. Whoever this is, somebody been doing something a lot to get you off track, but it's not even working, and they're like, what the F, man?
I don't know
what the F? Know your worth. So somebody need to know what they doing this to. They have a Squrew'z like Leo, but they're not. They don't let your pride get in the way. Like they know who you are. Right? Know your worth. Like they know who you are. Like they can't be doing this. You really wear a crown. You know, and it's their pride that is making this happen or making them do these things. And they don't even care about once you get fully on your seat, on your throne. Like, they don't care if you burn them at the stake. Like, they're at that energy because they know what could happen. Maybe they have done a lot and they know that moving forward, there will be a lot of consequences and repercussion. And that's crazy because 5 is May, 7 is July, and that's Taurus and Leo season. They did too much, maybe, and they know they in trouble. for something maybe that they did already.
In the heat of the battle, Daddy.
But the contract has changed now.
You know,
because you have became braver, and this is really impacting a lot of
like
religious people.
Don't worry about it.
With their
about the
beliefs
spiritual that's what we at.
You know, whoever this person is very religious, they can be very religious. And their beliefs of who you are is like, you know. Sovereign, independent, and free-spirited. Tune into the details. Virgo energy.
How's this for a claim to fame? I was an early investor in PragerU. It's not an investment that's made me money. PragerU is a non-profit. But I'll tell anyone who will listen, it's the best investment I've ever made.
I just don't get paid.
Because it's done more good for more people than any investment I've ever made by far. It's why I've increased my donation every year, and it's why I urge you to join me in supporting this special organization. There's no other enterprise like it that I know in the nonprofit world. And I know something about that world. I sat on boards of colleges, community organizations, and hospitals. Nonprofits tend to be run well like nonprofits.
Nonprofit, that's what I am. Nonprofit is God. Now that man talking my language. Nonprofit, that's what I got in for, God. That's what I got in for.
Running a for-profit business.
I got in for nonprofit.
Until I retired in 2000.
I lied. Yeah, I lied when I was asking y'all for tithing offerings in the beginning. I was lying. God forgive me for lying. Adam was lying at that time. I was lying. When I told y'all, I wasn't lying when I told y'all I was going to give y'all $1 million and $1,000 a week. I swear to God, I was telling the truth on that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, all that other stuff, talking about tithing offerings, I was just saying that because the church said.
The business Best Buy disrupted was consumer electronics. The business PragerU is disrupting is education.
But I can't.
Thank goodness they are, because if anything needs disrupting, it's our educational system. The current one has completely failed.
Ever since, but I'm not really a preacher though. I'm the Holy Ghost. I'm God's ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Does anyone believe students are better educated for all of that additional cash? How was it that an ordinary Civil War soldier educated in a one-room schoolhouse wrote beautiful, clear prose, and many students today can barely write a single declarative sentence? In my former home state of Minnesota, once a bastion of good public schools, barely half of the students can read or do math at grade level. Worse, our schools are teaching our children to have contempt for America. Imagine raising a generation of children to think that their own country is...
Stop lying now. Our schools is not teaching nobody to have contempt for America. That is not true. I don't think the teachers is teaching students to have contention against America. Don't even start that rumor. Don't even start that rumor. Don't even let them start it, God. Because, see, that's what I'm saying. You let them talk too long, they stick their goddamn foot in their mouth. That's why I hate them goddamn commercials. You could be on their side for 1 second, then you'll hear him say something totally stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, the teachers, I think the teachers are teaching the students to have contempt for America. Starting war. You know what I'm saying? And you know our war ain't shit but black and white. Black and white. Innocent bystanders are the Hispanics, Mexicans, Spaniards, Indians, and Arabs. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican, African, and white men. All we fussing. That's the only thing fussing. 3 dudes. You know what I'm saying? And them 3 dudes ain't just black and white. See, them more Garcia and goddamn Garza, Lopez and Rodriguez and, you know, shit, Ramirez, than I am Jackson. My Mexicans got black names. Hawkins, Daniel Hawkins. Ernest Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? That's Michael Jackson. Ernest and goddamn Daniel Hawkins. And sometime Ron Price. Fitting up with them. But daddy was my boy Stanley Price. You know what I'm saying? That's who Bill Cosby was, Stanley Price. So, you know what I'm saying? That was Leroy Casey. You know what I'm saying? And I was just Peck, Adam Jackson. That's the only name that I think is fair to run this. You know what I'm saying? I can't say Richard Jackson because Mama dear. Exaltation is halt-tation. Tation is all that gossip and slander and all that sabotage and all that. You know what I'm saying? Halt-tation. All your ex-friends, ex-lovers, ex-this, ex-that, stopping you from going forward, stopping you from having everything freely and sharing and caring.
Release control. So somebody could be all tuned into the details. They know it's time to, they got to take action and release some sort of control. All right. Virgo and Taurus energy. Or something about the planets. That Virgo and Taurus.
Fine now, Jack. All the planets fine now.
Yeah, I don't know the other planets.
All the planets fine now.
We
found your ass, nigga. We can't fuck with you. No,
we
ain't gonna fuck with you.
Somebody feel like they can't breathe, child.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna fuck with you.
Because you're showing the world the real you. Oh, God.
Call lots and them goddamn banks. Gonna have to learn how to communicate with God, goddamn, because the calls gonna come in to them from me. I'm straight up gonna let them know who the fuck I am.
Or tradition.
So Donald Trump on or what the fuck you gonna goddamn tell them? Because I'm telling them a piece of my mind about the church and about your government's shit.
It's like you're shining.
And they know who the fuck I am. Oh, I'm not gonna call till tomorrow if I call, because I might not call. I might let y'all have the karma
but
a
this
little bit longer.
It's a super moon. This moon is gonna be
because it don't make no sense.
So close, okay?
I know everybody going to work. Cause I see new cars outside. I see shit being bought. I see
they can't
trash
showing the world
come,
you.
and I see
they in their feelings.
The yard getting mowed,
and they losing their mind. Strong
so people are still working.
Wherever this Leo is.
And the world's still turning.
They were them dang on fish, man.
And Batman
they could have everything. They could be somebody. This Leo could be somebody that is Japanese, something about Japan, whatever this is, something about that deity that they were using. Maybe them and their family was using something, maybe to steal your energy at whatever time this is. But they know that it's about to be a powerful shift, and that's justice. This could have been somebody you met in 2021, 2022, 2023. See, take it as it resonates for some of y'all. Somebody could be a Pisces and a Leo here. All right. They know that it's about to be a huge energy shift. All right.
I'm a high-profile female corporate executive. Think of it like you abducted the governor.
That was really good.
So that's why
the pulse is racing
all
right
these
now.
government movies and shit like that, they gonna get more interesting. You need to watch them, Adam. You need to watch some of them government movies. You know, you need to watch some of these movies, Adam. That's what I got them on there for. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to just watch, you know what I'm saying, people. Watch the movies. We safe. We pray. When we ain't praying, Adam. Pray when we ain't praying for each other. see what Denzel say here. See what Jay say here.
They thought they had you figured out. They thought they could break you, silence you, and reduce you to nothing.
Right
The
there. I ain't gonna
narcissist
say
studied
no
your
name.
kindness,
He
took
know I know
advantage of
who
your
the
love,
goddamn
and
hell
fed
is.
on your loyalty. They tried to
him
twist
call
your
him
mind
Tex
and
to his
convince
daddy
you that
name,
you were the
his
problem,
stepdaddy
that you were
name, Tex.
less, that you would never rise again. But what they didn't understand is that when man plots your downfall, God is already writing your comeback. You see, the narcissist's intent was destruction. They wanted to strip away your confidence, your peace, and your purpose. But what they planned for harm, God used for good. They wanted you broken, but God said, no, I'll build something unshakable out of this. They wanted you weak, but God said, I'll make you strong in the very places they tried to tear apart. Every insult they hurled, every manipulation they spun, every betrayal that cut you deep, it was not wasted. That pain became preparation. Those nights you cried into your pillow when you thought nobody saw you, God saw you. And those tears weren't in vain. They watered the soil of your future. What you thought was breaking you was really making you. Because pain is a teacher, and God turned your heartbreak into wisdom, your struggle into strength, and your silence into power. And then when the lies piled up, when the confusion got heavy, when you almost believed their version of you, God pulled back the curtain. He exposed the truth. He showed you that their mask was nothing more than an illusion. While they wanted to keep you bound in their deception, God whispered into your soul, I am the truth. I am the light. Walk with me, and no lie will stand. And let me tell you something. You survived things you didn't even know were coming for you. God blocked plans you never even saw. When you questioned why doors were closing, when you thought opportunities were slipping away, God was protecting you from battles you weren't meant to fight. He was redirecting you to places where your spirit could breathe, where your light could shine without being dimmed, where you could be celebrated instead of diminished. Through it all, God rebuilt your identity. The narcissist tried to strip you of who you were, but God said your worth does not come from their approval, your value does not come from their validation, you are mine. And in that moment, you discovered something powerful. You don't need their praise, you don't need their acceptance, you don't need their permission, because your identity is rooted in something eternal. And now, here you stand, still standing, stronger than ever. What they meant to bury you with became the very soil that helped you grow. The scars you carry today are not signs of defeat. They are proof of survival, proof of deliverance, proof that God's hand was on you the whole time. You didn't just come out of it, you came out of it wiser, greater, and elevated. So when they ask you what happened, you tell them, the narcissist tried to destroy me, but God turned it around. God lifted me up. God used my pain as preparation, my scars as testimony, and my story as a light for others still trapped in the darkness. They thought they had the final word, but the final word will always belong to God. When you look back at the way the narcissist operated in your life, you can see their intent was never rooted in love.
I gotta go back, Pop. I gotta go back. You know, 'cause I got grandkids, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta go back for the dead that we baptized for, you know what I'm saying? You know, they roam and they in everybody, you know what I'm saying? Just don't know which body they in, you know what I'm saying? But don't go fooling around no graveyard, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I tell you, when you tell God, bring all your words down that you had from the beginning and make them flesh, shit, then everybody's nickname show up and everybody's real name show up, you know what I'm saying? But Jay, man, we did it, man. Tell Jackie and Janine, text, say hey, you know what I'm saying? Text, say hey. This boy Whraighte. Bun B is. You know who Bun B is. And you know who you is, Uncle Adam. It's Chad. And you know who Chad is. And you know who Big A is. You know who Chad is. And Will, I'm sorry, man. Both Wills. I'm sorry. To both Wills. Will Hobbs, I'm sorry. Reedy. That's my mama name, Beebe. But she went by Reeby sometime, and Reeby Jackson. And then Raby, you know what I'm saying? She was Diane. She was your wife. She was your wife. Your mama was your wife. You know what I'm saying? Mama Dear was your wife. Aunt Margie was your wife. When your wife went around them, they got in her to try to take care of you, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Too much Leroy, too much Bruce Lee, too much Casey. And when I say Casey, I mean Cassie. Cause I love that name, Cassius. But I always thought about it as Cassius. You know what I'm saying? Cash. You know what I'm saying? Well, I love the movies that had cash as a player. My homie is. Muhammad Ali, that's my home is. My home is Ali. That's what God said. God, you killing Chris now, Daddy, man. 3 times, Pop. You only did it twice, Pop. That 3rd time, I did it. Now, we ain't stepping down no more, cause there ain't no other step. That was the last step. We got 1, then step down 2, and then step down 3. Pop, I can't make no more steps down there. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Tell the church, ain't no more offering for sin. You know what I'm saying? That means ain't no more paycheck for sin. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And sin is not going to the club, you know what I'm saying, drinking, smoking, having sex, not being married. That's not sin. Sin is judging and accusing. The preachers know that. They the only ones know the truth. That's the sin that y'all done. Is judging and accusing. They had to do it. You know what I'm saying? They had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they got caught up with the money. The money that they gave power to speak and talk and all that. Walked on their ass. They gave it the power. You didn't, Adam, so you don't have to worry about that shit. You gave it the power to shut the fuck up and get them for what they need. Just get shit away, man. Non-profit is non-profit, man. Non-profit. Work is non-profit now. Because I ain't working for no unfair wage. And I ain't gonna let y'all work for no unfair wage.
It just came out. There's a new website where any Texas resident, as long as you live within a zip code in the state, you can apply to have your auto insurance rates reduced.
See them crazy ass commercials right there on
You are the truth. And
That tells me the insurance company killing people now. You know what I'm saying? If they got commercials like that, the people that use them, I bet they come up missing. I bet they come up missing.
You were very courageous, and what you say and what you speak is the truth. And there are people who agree with you, and or if you kept
use them, call that number,
you recognize that a lot of people
or push their website.
But
You know
many
what
of you all
I'm
could have
saying?
dealt
Just
with
asking
somebody who
for
was very disrespectful towards you, and or who was criticizing you because of this truth
like
that you were
getting
speaking,
life insurance
alright?
from a
And
funeral
some of
home.
these individuals,
You know what I'm
it is
saying?
because
Like
they
I
have a
said,
bias against
getting
you,
life
is why
insurance from a
they were
funeral
trying to
home.
criticize you, or why they were
And
being
the agent
disrespectful
meet you
towards
when they bury your
even
people.
though what you were saying was truthful. It was, for many of you all, factual. Okay, it was legit. All right. But the thing is, these
God
individuals
got a lot of
who were trying
enemies,
to criticize you or who were being disrespectful towards you, their
Synagogue,
biases
man, they was
about
against
you
God
does
from
not
the
change the
beginning.
fact
Then
that what you
they
were
just
saying was
stole
true.
Christ in church.
That you are
You know what
the
I'm
truth.
saying?
You
So,
represent truth.
you know,
You don't
ain't really
represent
dealing
lies.
with no.
You're not about to
When
tell
they fighting to
somebody
stay
a fake
alive,
lie.
it
You're just
ain't.
not doing it, right? And so you could have spoke some
good
sort of
reason.
truth about something that a lot
I
of
don't
people
even
may
get
have a
in that no
difficult
more.
time
You know what I'm saying? It's God,
believing,
man.
or
I
they
need
don't
that
want to
shit
believe
work
it. And
itself
there's
out.
different reasons why they may not want to believe it,
Clement.
right?
Then Clement taught you how to be
But
Bruce Lee.
regardless, you're not
You know what I'm
afraid
saying?
to be different
How
or
to be
to
Bruce
be the
Leroy.
individual that is being criticized or being disrespected for standing on
How to be
business, for telling the
Superman.
truth, for
How to
speaking
be
what
Lane
is
Frost.
probably obvious to a lot of people, all right?
How to be Eddie
You're not
Moss.
afraid to be different. And you're not afraid
Adam
to
Moss.
be in opposition with another, especially when
One Adam
what you're
12.
saying
You know
is the
what I'm
truth. And
Why
this could be one of the
50?
reasons why there are individuals who may have a difficult time speaking this particular truth that you're speaking, or who may, sometimes kind of shy away from supporting what you're saying, even though what you're saying is the truth and they agree with it, for many of them, all right? You're really good at not succumbing to peer pressure, all right? You're able to think about a situation very logically, reasonably, and also you're really good at not having your emotions keep you from being able to see the truth. So for some of you all, the individuals who may not be wanting to believe this truth, one of the reasons why is because they have a difficult time not allowing their emotions to make them not see the truth, right? They don't want to believe that something is true because for some of them, in order to believe that it is the truth, they have to admit that they either were believing a lie, or that they supported a lie, or that they supported individuals who either weren't in their best interest, or who are not really good, or that they believed something that was really wrong, all right? And some individuals, emotionally speaking, they have a difficult time with admitting when they're wrong, or when they're supporting something that is wrong, because they believe that they are righteous or that they are correct. So to admit that they did something wrong, or supported something wrong, or believed something wrong, it goes against their beliefs or their perspectives or views of themselves, right? And so there are individuals where this truth was that you were speaking out about, or that you were telling the truth about.
Man, you know, boy. Let me see what that is. 118. Let me get off this thing, man. That's 118.